The NIFT Institute hired me to undertake a craft cluster workshop for faculties and cluster in charges across 16 academic centers in India. This was a 3-day workshop which was quite intensive, and I think for the first time we went about actually looking at the 5-year policy of the Craft Cluster Initiative and looking at the roadmap and measuring impact from the beginning till the end.
The Craft Cluster Initiative has been a very challenging experience, although it's very exciting also. Challenging because we are dealing with almost 3,000 students who are going to be going to the cluster. So we have to look at logistics. We are looking at 100 clusters spread across India. I think almost every faculty is associated with craft cluster because we have the activities spread throughout the year, and a student who's spending 4 years with us goes through some or the other study during these 4 years time. This workshop which we attended for in last 2 days was very timely planned because I feel that everybody needed that sensitization from the faculty group also. That everybody should be very clear about what the objective is and how it is to be dealt with, and clear-cut deliverables were there, but of course to know about what other campuses and what the other faculty is doing and to share best practices with each other was a very interesting experience.
I think from the 90s we started documenting crafts all over the country, and initially there was only NIFT Delhi, and what we were doing really was to go to a cluster and document. We created a craft policy based on this initiative, and we tried to build in components where each semester students had a particular task that they had to do with the craft cluster. It started with sensitizing and making them aware of the craft.
NIFT has been involved with the Craft Cluster Initiative for a very long time, but then we have been trying in the last couple of years to make that engagement bigger, more organic and holistic. The reasons why NIFT should be involved with the craft cluster stem from the great legacy that crafts have in the entire design paradigm of India. In the area of textiles or in the area of surface embellishments, handicrafts, what India has done by way of crafts is right now unparalleled in the world. And NIFT has a very unique positioning possibilities there in that context and we do have an idea of having a design hub which would offer a 360-degree solution to startup, where we can connect the artisan and the designer to the entrepreneur and to the market by virtue of the position that we hold inside the ministry and the connect that we have with the ministry and with government, to be able to take that forward and to be part of building a huge, not huge, but a significant marketplace for handcrafted luxury. That is something which NIFT can and should do.
The craft sector roughly employs 8 million artisans across India, and it's the second largest livelihood source of income. NIFT, on the other hand, has 11,000 students in each academic year. The sheer scale at which they are operating is a very good opportunity for the Craft Cluster Initiative to be introduced in NIFT for the craft sector. And here we also see an opportunity for industries and sectors in other spaces to collaborate and leverage this opportunity.